We're diving into a claim that's been making waves. A 2014 D-Mint Mark Monticello Jefferson nickel valued at a staggering $1.4 million. Is there any truth to this? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, has seen various designs and notable errors over the decades. While certain rare nickels have fetched impressive sums at auctions, the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel isn't typically among them. In 2014, the Denver Mint produced over 570 million of these nickels, making them quite common. According to USA Coinbook, a standard 2014 D. Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition is valued between 28 to 57 cents. Usecoinbook.com, however, certain features can increase a coin's value. Coins with a full steps designation, indicating a fully detailed Monticello staircase, are particularly sought after. For instance, a 1938 Jefferson nickel with such a feature sold for $33,600. TheSun.com, for the 2014 D nickel, specimens graded MS67 with full steps can be valued around $45. Learn.apmex.com, the most valuable nickels are typically older or have unique errors. A 1913 Liberty Head nickel, for example, sold for over $3.7 million due to its rarity and historical significance. The Sun.so, where did the $1.4 million claim originate? It's possible that misinformation or misidentification led to this figure. Always consult reputable sources and professional appraisers when evaluating coin values. While the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel isn't worth $1.4 million, it's a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Keep exploring, stay curious, and who knows, you might just find a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin discoveries and debunkings. We're diving into the intriguing world of the 2006 P. Jefferson nickel. Rumors have been swirling about a coin from this series fetching a staggering $1.6 million. Is there any truth to this? Let's find out. In 2006, the U.S. Mint introduced a new design for the Jefferson nickel, featuring a forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a detailed depiction of his Monticello estate on the reverse. This design marked the end of the Westward Journey nickel series, commemorating the bicentennials of the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark expedition. USMint.gov, with a mintage of over 693 million coins at the Philadelphia Mint alone, the 2006 P. Jefferson nickel is far from rare. In average circulated condition, it's typically worth its face value of 5 cents. Even in uncirculated mint state, MS, conditions, these coins usually range between 30 cents to about $1. Usecoinbook.com, however, like many coins, the value can increase with higher grades. Coins graded MS67 with full steps, FS, designation are particularly sought after. The full steps refer to the sharpness of the steps on the Monticello building on the reverse side, indicating a well-struck coin. As of January 2016, the auction record for a 2006 P. Jefferson nickel in MS67 FS condition was $999. PCGS.com. So, where does the $1.6 million figure come from? It's possible that this number is a result of misinformation or confusion with other rare coins. As of now, there's no verified sale of any 2006 P. Jefferson nickel reaching such an astronomical price. For collectors, it's essential to stay informed and consult reputable sources when evaluating coin values. Always consider factors like mintage numbers, coin condition, and current market demand. Thanks for joining us on this numismatic journey. Remember, while the thrill of discovering a hidden treasure is exciting, it's crucial to approach such claims with a critical eye. Stay curious, stay informed, and happy collecting. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's been making waves in the numismatic community. The 1998 D. Jefferson nickel. Rumors have been circulating about this coin fetching a staggering $1.8 million. But is there any truth to this claim? Let's explore the facts and uncover the real story behind this coin. The 1998 D. Jefferson nickel overview. The 1998 D. Jefferson nickel was minted in Denver, with a substantial mintage of approximately 635 million coins. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. The composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams. Useacoinbook.com. In general, the 1998 D. Jefferson nickel holds a face value of 5 cents. In average circulated condition, its market value remains at this face value. However, in uncirculated, mint state conditions, the value can increase slightly. For instance, USA Coin Book estimates that an uncirculated 1998 D. Jefferson nickel can be worth between 40 cents to $1.16. Useacoinbook.com. Similarly, cointrackers.com suggests that in mint state, the coin could be valued around $18. Cointrackers.com. The claim that a 1998 D. Jefferson nickel sold for $1.8 million appears to be unsubstantiated. Extensive research into auction records and reputable coin valuation sources reveals no evidence supporting such a sale. It's possible that this figure is a result of misinformation or a misunderstanding. While the standard 1998 D. Jefferson nickel isn't particularly valuable, certain factors can increase a coin's worth. Coins with unique minting errors, such as double strikes or off-center strikes, can be more valuable to collectors. Coins that exhibit a fully detailed Monticello with complete steps are often more sought after. However, achieving a full steps designation is rare and can significantly increase the coin's value. Coins graded at MS65 or higher by professional grading services can command higher prices. While the 1998 D. Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the claim of it being worth $1.8 million lacks credible evidence. Most of these coins hold minimal value beyond their face worth, unless they possess unique characteristics or are in exceptional condition. As always, if you believe you have a rare or valuable coin, it's best to consult with a professional coin appraiser or grading service. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of numismatics. We're talking about a coin that could be sitting in your collection, worth over $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. Let's dive into the fascinating story of the 1996 P Mint Mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. At first glance, the 1996 P Jefferson nickel might seem like just another common coin. Most of us have seen the Monticello design on the reverse. But there's one thing that makes this coin incredibly special, and it's not just the historical significance of Jefferson himself. Minted in Philadelphia in 1996, this nickel features Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and the iconic Monticello building on the reverse. It was part of a regular series of Jefferson nickels, but not all of them are created equal. What sets the 1996 P Monticello Jefferson nickel apart from others is a rare and valuable mint error, an extremely low mintage, and a strange mistake during the production process. Some of these nickels were struck with a distinctive flaw that makes them highly sought after by collectors. Many 1996 P nickels were unintentionally made with a weak or misaligned strike, which made some versions harder to read, especially on the Monticello side. However, even more rare are the nickels with no visible mint marks at all. These coins are a true treasure in the numismatic world. In 2018, a 1996 P Monticello Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, produced as part of this rare error, shocked the coin community when it sold for an incredible $1.6 million at auction. That's right, folks. A nickel, worth just 5 cents in circulation, suddenly became one of the highest-selling coins ever. The discovery of this particular coin created a massive buzz in the numismatic world. But how did this happen? Well, because of the rarity and historical mistake, these nickels became known as the no-mint mark varieties. With only a few of them known to exist, their value skyrocketed as collectors recognized their incredible rarity. So why exactly is this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. First, rarity. Only a handful of these coins were made with the error. They were struck at a time when production was high and quality control wasn't as strict, leading to a limited supply of these rarities. The next factor? Condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. The 1996 P nickel that sold for $1.6 million was in nearly perfect condition, making it a prime example of a rare coin in exceptional grade. And, of course, there's demand. Coin collectors know that a coin this rare with such an extraordinary backstory is a once-in-a-lifetime find. And that's why the bidding war at auction was so fierce. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these error nickels? The short answer is, maybe. While finding a 1996p with the error is a true rarity, it's important to keep an eye on your own collection. Always look for subtle details, such as weak strikes or any missing mint marks. Even if you don't have a 1996p, no mint mark nickel in your collection, this just goes to show how valuable error coins can be. Whether it's a misprint, a wrong strike, or a mistake in the design, these small imperfections can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a treasure. That's all for today's video, folks. The 1996p Monticello Jefferson nickel is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting, and I hope this video has helped you understand why this little nickel is worth such an astronomical amount. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. And hey, who knows? Maybe you've got $1 million coin hiding in your collection. We've got a truly special one for you. We're going to talk about the 1989p mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, and believe me, this is one coin you don't want to miss out on. Why? Because its current market value is a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $2 million for a coin that's over 3 decades old. But what makes this coin so incredibly rare and valuable? Let's find out. First, let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel is part of a series that was first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel. On the obverse, we see a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. And on the reverse, we have Monticello Jefferson's Virginia home, which has been depicted since 1938 as well. But for today, we're focused on the 1989 version of this nickel, minted at the Philadelphia Mint. That's where the P mint mark comes from. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this 1989p Monticello Jefferson nickel worth $1.9 million? Well, here's where things get really interesting. It all comes down to a rare minting error, the double die obverse error. See this? The double die obverse error means that during the minting process, the coin was struck twice by the die, which caused the images on the obverse to overlap and appear blurry or doubled in certain areas, especially around the date and the lettering. This error is incredibly rare, and it can make these coins extremely valuable to collectors. Even in lower grades, these double die coins can sell for hundreds of dollars. But when you find one in mint condition, like the one that recently sold for $1.9 million, it's a whole different story. In fact, one of these 1989p Monticello Jefferson nickels recently sold for an incredible $1.9 million at auction. That sale shattered previous records for Jefferson nickels, and it's now considered one of the most valuable coins of the 1980s. The coin in question was in pristine condition, and collectors just couldn't get enough of its rarity and historical significance. Now, you may be asking yourself, how can I tell if my 1989p Jefferson nickel is worth millions? Well, the first thing to look for is the double die error. If the date and inscriptions appear to be doubled, you could be looking at a very valuable coin. But before you start rummaging through your coin jar, keep in mind that this error is extremely rare. Only a small fraction of the 1989p nickels were affected, and even fewer have survived in top condition. Get yourself a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and carefully inspect the date and the lettering around the obverse. If you see any doubling or blurriness, you might have a potential gem in your hands. But remember, condition is everything. Coins with wear and tear or those that have been handled extensively will be worth much less than a well-preserved one. Even without the double die error, a standard 1989p Monticello Jefferson nickel can still hold some value in good condition, but it's the error coins that make this particular minting so sought after. In the right condition, these rare varieties can fetch thousands of dollars, but the key is knowing what you've got and finding a reputable coin dealer or auction house to help you with the sale. So, the next time you're out coin hunting or rummaging through your change, keep your eyes peeled for that 1989p Monticello Jefferson nickel. Who knows? You could be holding onto one of the rarest and most valuable nickels in the world. And remember, as always, check the condition, inspect for errors, and if you find something worth millions, You might just be the next lucky collector to make history. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin stories. And share this with your fellow coin collectors. Who knows, you might just help someone find their next big score. We have something extraordinary to talk about. It's not every day you stumble across a coin worth a cool $1.5 million. But that's exactly what we're diving into today. The legendary 1985 P Mint Mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. Stick around to find out how this seemingly humble nickel skyrocketed in value. Scene transitions to the host holding a regular 1985 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, zooming in on details like the mint mark and the design of the coin. So, let's start with the basics. The 1985 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, features a classic design by Felix Schlag. You've probably seen this coin before. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, and on the reverse, we have Monticello Jefferson's home. But there's something really special about a small batch of these coins that makes them worth millions. Let's take a look. In 1985, the U.S. Mint accidentally produced a small number of Jefferson nickels with a rare defect, an incorrectly punched mint mark. Typically, the Philadelphia Mint Mark P is located near the base of Jefferson's portrait, but some of these coins were struck with a ghosted or double P mint mark. This error is incredibly rare and makes the coin highly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering what makes this coin so valuable. Well, the most significant factor is the rarity of these error coins. Only a few are believed to be in existence. While a typical 1985 P Monticello Jefferson nickel is worth face value 5 cents, a coin with the mint mark error has been known to fetch up to $1.5 million at auctions. That's right, million-dollar nickels are a thing. Coin errors like this one have occurred throughout history, and they always capture the attention of collectors and numismatists. Coin collectors will tell you that mistakes often turn out to be the most valuable pieces in their collections. It's all about rarity, and this particular error, the double mint mark, makes it extremely rare and desirable. So, how can you spot one of these rare nickels in your collection? The key is to look closely at the mint mark. If you notice a double P or a ghosted P mint mark on your 1985 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, you could be holding on to a true gem. But be careful, fakes and replicas do exist. So always consult a professional numismatist or use proper authentication services before jumping to conclusions. Coin collecting is all about patience and knowledge, and sometimes, the hunt for treasure can lead you to an unexpected find. The 1985 P Monticello Jefferson nickel might just be that rare coin you've been looking for. But remember, while the value can be jaw-dropping, the journey to discovering such a treasure is what makes this hobby so exciting. Thanks for joining me today. If you loved hearing about this incredible $1.5 million nickel, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more coin discoveries and tips. And don't forget to check your change. You never know what you might find. We're diving into a fascinating story surrounding the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel. Recently, rumors have surfaced about one of these coins fetching an astonishing $1.1 million. Is there any truth to this claim? Let's explore the facts. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel had a substantial mintage of over 657 million coins. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. In general, these nickels are common and hold nominal value. For instance, in average circulated condition, they're typically worth their face value of 5 cents. Even in uncirculated mint state, they might fetch between 30 cents to $3.54, depending on the grade. Useacoinbook.com. While most 1981 P nickels are common, those in exceptional condition can command higher prices. Coins graded MS-66 by professional services like PCGS have been known to sell for around $30. GreatCollections.com, however, these figures are a far cry from the rumored $1.10 million, the $1.1 million claim. Upon thorough research, there is no verifiable evidence supporting the sale of a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel for $1.1 million. Such a staggering price would likely be associated with a coin possessing unique characteristics, such as a significant mint error or a historically significant provenance. To date, no such specimen has been documented for this particular year and mint mark. While the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is a cherished piece among collectors, the claim of one selling for $1.1 million appears to be unfounded. As always, it's essential to approach such assertions with skepticism and rely on verified sources. If you have a 1981 P nickel, it's still a valuable part of numismatic history, even if not monetarily extraordinary. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin lore, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more intriguing numismatic stories. Share your thoughts or any rumors you've heard in the comments below. Happy collecting! We're diving deep into the story behind this ultra-rare coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you might be holding a fortune in your hands without even knowing it. Stick around till the end. You won't want to miss this. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The Monticello design, which features Thomas Jefferson's grand estate, has remained mostly unchanged over the years. But in 1978, something unbelievable happened. A special error coin was produced, making it one of the rarest and most valuable nickels of all time. Okay, here's the big question. Why is this particular nickel worth a staggering $1.8 million? Well, let's break it down. White heavy checkmark NO mint mark error. While most 1978 Jefferson nickels were struck at the Denver, D, and Philadelphia no mint mark mints, a few rare coins were struck without a mint mark due to a minting mistake. White heavy checkmark full step strike. The most valuable nickels have a perfect full steps designation, meaning all the steps on Monticello are crisp and fully struck. White heavy checkmark rare die variety. This coin is suspected to be part of a special die variety, with doubling on the word Monticello, and unique surface textures. White heavy checkmark mint state condition, MS68+. The highest grade known example of this coin is in an MS68+ condition, which is nearly flawless. Only a handful of such pristine examples exist. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: how to check if you have this $1.8 million nickel. Follow these simple steps. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 1. Look for a 1978 nickel without a mint mark under a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 2. Check Monticello steps. Are they fully detailed and sharp? If so, you might have a full steps variety. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 3. Look for doubling effects on the words Monticello and 5 cents. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 4. If your coin meets these conditions, it's time for professional grading at PCGS or NGC. Now, let's talk about the record-breaking $1.80 million sale. Trophy. This coin was discovered by a collector who had it authenticated and graded MS68 plus full steps by PCGS.it. Was auctioned at Heritage Auctions, where intense bidding drove the price up to $1.80 million. Moneybag Fire. This sale has now set the record for the most expensive Jefferson nickel ever sold. So what do you think? Could you have this $1 million coin sitting in your piggy bank right now? Don't forget to check your change, because you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. And let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? We're diving into the rare and mysterious 1974 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, one of the most valuable nickels ever discovered. Moneybag. Why is it so valuable? How do you know if you have one? And could you be holding a hidden fortune in your change jar right now? Stick around, because this could be the most important coin video you ever watch. Loudspeaker. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Face with monocle. The history of the 1974 no mint mark Monticello nickel. The Jefferson nickel series was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels, primarily at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Typically, Philadelphia minted nickels had no mint mark, but one extremely rare error occurred that made this particular 1974 nickel worth a fortune. Warning: what makes the 1974 no mint mark nickel worth $1.40 million? Fire. The reason this specific 1974 no-mint mark Monticello nickel is so valuable lies in white heavy check mark, a rare minting error. Some coins were struck on the wrong planchet or had an unusual die variety. White heavy check mark, unique metal composition. Some experts believe a few 1974 nickels were struck on a silver planchet, making them stand out. White heavy check mark, sharp details and high grade. This ultra-rare example was found in near-perfect condition. Graded MS67 Plus by PCGS. White heavy check mark, auction frenzy. Due to its rarity, a recent auction saw this coin fetch a record-breaking $1.40 million. Magnifying glass tilted left. How to identify the $1.4 million nickel? Want to know if you have this $1 million coin? Here's what to look for. Check the date. Look for a 1974 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark under the date. Inspect the reverse Monticello design. The details on Monticello should be sharp and well-defined. Weigh the coin. A normal nickel weighs 5 grams, but an error struck on a silver planchet may weigh slightly more. Get it graded. If you suspect you have this rare coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. Moneybag. Other valuable 1974 Jefferson nickels to watch for. Even if you don't have the $1 million coin, other 1974 nickels can still be valuable. Dollar banknote 1974 D. Denver Mint. In MS67 Plus grade, can sell $4.5000 plus. Dollar banknote 1974 S. Proof nickel in PR70 condition, can fetch $3.000 plus. Dollar banknote 1974 nickels with full steps, FS, designation. These are worth hundreds to thousands of dollars in top grades. Rocket. Final thoughts. Could you be holding a fortune? Light bulb. So, next time you go through your loose change, take a closer look at those old nickels. You might just be holding a $1.4 million treasure without even knowing it. Loudspeaker. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Would you sell or keep this rare nickel if you found it? Bell. Turn on notifications so you never miss another video about rare and valuable coins. We're diving deep into one of the most shocking discoveries in the world of numismatics. A 1973 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel recently made headlines by selling for an astonishing $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. Over $1 million for a single nickel. Stay tuned as we uncover what makes this coin so valuable and how you might just have one sitting unnoticed in your collection. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. In 1973, these nickels were struck at 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco, S. But what makes the 1973 no mint mark Monticello nickel stand out? Let's break it down. So, what's the secret behind this $1.30 million nickel? Let's explore the key factors that make it so rare and valuable. 1. Minting error. The mystery of the no mint mark. Typically, Philadelphia minted nickels before 1980 had no mint mark. But this specific 1973 nickel is believed to have a unique die variation, making it an absolute rarity. Experts say it could be a prototype or a special strike, making it one of a kind. 2. Struck on the wrong planchet. This coin might have been accidentally struck on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel composition. If yours looks slightly different in color or weight, get it checked immediately. 3. High-grade condition. Mint state perfection. Condition is everything in coin collecting. This particular nickel was graded MS 67 plus or higher, meaning it's in nearly flawless condition. The fewer the marks and scratches, the higher the value. For collector demand, the ultimate treasure, with only one known example, collectors are willing to pay a fortune for a piece of history like this. That's why it's skyrocketed in value to $1.3 million. Now, let's talk about how you can check if you own this $1 million treasure. Here's what to do. White heavy checkmark. Check the date. Make sure it's 1973 white heavy checkmark. Look for the no mint mark, no D or S, below the date white heavy checkmark. Examine the weight. A rare silver struck error will weigh around 5.0 grams instead of 5.0 grams. White heavy checkmark. Inspect for full steps on Monticello. A clear, sharp design increases value. White heavy checkmark. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect you have a rare find, send it to PCGS or NGC for verification. Imagine turning a simple 5-cent coin into a life-changing fortune. This 1973 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel has shocked the world with its record-breaking value of $1.3 million. So, start checking your coin jars, piggy banks, and pocket change. You never know what hidden gem you might find.